All right, today we're going to discuss small changes in your strength training program for big wins in the gym. So what am I even referring to when I'm talking about small changes? Well, if we look at your program, I want small changes when it comes to reps or sets, when it comes to rest times, when it comes to your exercise selection, any of those variables that are in your program. And if you need help with the program, make sure to reach out to me. We can definitely chat. But if you have one, we definitely want to make sure you're making small changes within the program itself to make sure you have success in the long run. Why do we want these small changes? Well, up front, it's going to make things a lot easier to measure and manage, right? If we have huge changes in all these variables, it's going to be really hard to measure your progress. And if you can't measure your progress, you don't know if you're going towards your goals. And that's really important because you're probably in the gym because you have a goal to work towards. So we want to make sure we can actually measure this, and in doing so, you want small changes because it's going to allow for that. It's going to allow you to see success. It's going to allow you to see wins in the gym. All those things are going to get you fired up, and they're going to keep you coming back and lifting more weights over time, which is a positive thing. Then we're going to look at factors outside the gym, right? So let's say you're crushing in the gym, and maybe for some reason 1 week you got a puppy and you don't sleep well for that first week. If you're making small adjustments in the gym, this means we're probably not putting a ton more stress on each time we enter the gym, right? We're slowly increasing the stress we're putting on the body. And that's an important thing. We need stress in the gym. We need to increase stress because that's what makes you adapt. It makes you change. It makes you work towards your goals. But if we have these small changes in the gym with stress, and we have this big stressor change outside of the gym, we can probably still have success within the gym itself. Sooner or later, we probably need to address that big change in stress outside the gym if it keeps occurring, right? If you're not sleeping well for 3, 4, 5 weeks, then we maybe need to pull some things back. But if it's just a week and you're only making these small changes in the gym, you're probably still going to be able to come in and do a bit more than the previous week. Even if you're tired, even if you have other things on your mind, you're still going to be able to come in, punch the clock, do a little bit more work, and you're going to see success that way. So that's why it's really important to make these small changes in all these variables, all right? And even sometimes we don't change anything at all, right? Like exercise variation. You might keep the same exercise for months on end because you can crush that exercise. You can keep doing more in that exercise. You might make some small changes in your rest periods between sets. Maybe you make changes in your sets and reps because then you can make some small changes in the weights you use. But once again, it's about making small changes because that's what's going to allow you to not only measure progress, but have progress itself. And then you can actually see it, and that's what's going to keep you fired up, right? And then remember a second time, if we're making small jumps in stress inside the gym, even if something occurs outside the gym, which brings us a lot of stress, we can probably still make progress in the gym itself as long as sooner or later we address those other things going outside of the gym, all right? So once again, make sure you're making small changes for big success in the gym.